So I'm becoming more and more a big proponent of just coaching in general. I do strength coaching. I feel like what Jake truly gives is that perspective of bringing together faith and family and career. And when he announced that he was coming out with coaching, I said, Jake, I want to be one of the first. I know who you are. I know what you're about. And I want that in my life. I'm kind of at the point where I have success in the career, but it's how do I have more success for my family and my relationships. So I work in the finance industry, lots of CEOs, CFOs, venture capitalists, private equity. It's fun, but it's also stressful. How can I kind of move away from the investment banking 100-hour work weeks and figure out how to find balance in my life? You have your blinders on and you don't really know what to be focusing on. He kind of comes in with an outside perspective to say, yeah, those are some good things, but what about focusing on this? The main reason why I use coaching is so you can have like an accountability partner, right? But at the end of like each coaching session, he usually comes away with like, here, what's the action for the week? And to have the action of, hey, I'm not going to use my phone during dinner time. And then next week, know someone's going to say, so how'd you do? Did you use your phone? He will follow up with you. He takes notes, and just having that accountability partner is great. If you want to have someone who helps you expand your faith, I think he's the right guy.
So I've used coaches for years, and mentors, really. What I specifically reached out to Jake for was to learn how to transition into more of the executive owner role. It's bigger than I planned on and just wanted to make sure that I was developing and to lead a group like that. You know, some of the other coaches that I've used were really kind of a personal life coach. I would say Jake's got kind of the perfect mix of, you know, faith, family, and business as well. He leads me to the right solutions and asks the right questions. You know, half of the time I end up coming up with the solution myself. I'm like, oh, that's a good idea, Jake, you know? And he's like, I didn't say it, you said it. Not getting like super religious here, but Heavenly Father, right? He sees a lot more in us than we do. And I think that Jake helps us recognize a little bit more of our potential. 30 minutes into it, I was like, okay, this is a done deal. I'm gonna do this, you know?
I guess to me, family and spirituality comes first or second priority, and then business after that. The main kicker for me was that Jake teaches how to be wildly successful business-wise, but also balancing family life and spirituality as well. I had a baby on the way, and I was already committing a lot of my time to business, and it was really difficult to balance business with family life. So with Jake, I wanted to learn how to better balance my time so that my family doesn't feel neglected, but also so that I don't let any of the metaphorical plates fall with my business and be able to keep that up. And Jake was able to help me do that. I really wanted to hire a coach that was not like a therapist, and I didn't want them to put the answers back on me or the questions back on me. I wanted like an actual coach. So I was a little hesitant when I heard that Jake coaches with questions. I realized they are very directed questions. So like he knows the right questions to ask. He doesn't just repeat the questions back to you and expect you to come up with the answer.